So now I'm on another journey on all the other things that I'm doing, on all my other journeys. As I enter my second anniversary of understanding that I'm neurodivergent and starting to learn that the connection between my brain and my body is like this, I don't know, it's really complicated. It's really like a swirl of things in my head. I'm really far away from my body. I'm hoping that this food medication that I'm taking is lowering my food chatter and will help me lean on some of my other coping mechanisms for getting dysregulated and will help me not get dysregulated in the first place, which is that's really the goal, isn't it? Hi, my name is Arlene Bishop. I'm a performing singer-songwriter. I'm an artist on the spectrum. About 2 years ago, I found out that I am autistic and I have ADHD. And I'm not a weirdo, a witch freak, or lazy person, alien, spaced out, dope. I'm neurodivergent. Yeah. And sometimes my traits come through in these interesting ways. And because I'm 60 now. I'm 60. And I spent a long time developing my coping mechanisms to figure out how to make myself survive in the world with people, because the world is overwhelming. People are overwhelming. And dysregulation happens. Dysregulation is something that I've been looking into for a really long time because it's the reason why I look so calm all the time. It's because I spend so much time working on feeling calm, working on my breathing, working on my grounding. Yeah, working on my thoughts. Oh boy, I'm really sounding flaky right now. Dysregulation is a neurological response. It's when our neurology, what are we going to say it? Our nerves, our nervous system, that's the one I'm looking for, gets kicked into high gear. And it means fight and flight and freeze and fawn, right? But we're stuck in fight and flight. Yeah, that's dysregulation. And it can take a while. It can take a while for me, for example, to even realize that I'm dysregulated. And it can take quite a while to bounce back from it. It can take quite a time. Like probably you, like me, if you're late diagnosed, if you got diagnosed because you were having one more burnout session, right? Burnt out again. My life grinding to a halt again. People around me like, Arlene. So here I am. Trying to deal with all these different traits, or dysregulation being one of them. And one of the things I've been doing for a long time is trying to figure out how to get myself re-regulated, how to get my nervous system back into alignment, into calm, how to get my vagus nerve. Have you seen all those kinds of videos? Yeah, with the nose and the back of the ears and all that stuff, and all that stuff is really good. And I always forget about it until I finally remember. I have other, way more prehistoric methods of dealing with dysregulation, much older coping mechanisms, right? We all do. And one of mine is eating food. Yeah, food, comfort food. When I look back into my therapy, I can see how food was a big thing in my family. That's one of the ways that we connected. Yeah, we all connected over food. I'm not talking about great food. It was tasty food, wasn't good for you food. I grew up not on a great diet with a lot of, I'm a Campbell's kid. I was a kid in the 70s. So a lot of my life was processed processed food. Most of my life was processed food. Mostly is not a word. It mostly came out of a can, came out of a package. Very convenient. My parents both worked really long hours, very dedicated, you know. My brother and I, latchkey kids, classic kids, Gen X kids. Anyway, it's no wonder that some of my favorite foods are highly processed foods. And then over the years, not realizing that I'm neurodivergent, but slowly learning that I am celiac and that I have gluten intolerance, high gluten intolerance, and it makes me really sick. That my safe foods are sort of gluten-free, highly processed foods, and they're not good for me. And over the decades, over all these years, a constant in not understanding what was going on in my world, why I was melting down and shutting down and having challenges and drawing back and so forth, not realizing that that was because of neurodivergence. Just thinking it was thinking it was trauma. Just thinking it was PTSD and just thinking it was CPTSD. By the time I found out that I was celiac, so my food list got really much smaller. So my foods are very small. And in these years of coming up with some coping mechanisms and food being one of them, one of the problems is that now that I'm 60 years old and my body has changed again. And where I was once very athletic, and then later I was curvy, and then later I was yummy. Now I'm out of control. And I can't control it. And it's not good. It's not good for me because it's not good for me. So now I'm on another journey on all the other things that I'm doing, on all my other journeys, as I enter my second anniversary of understanding that I'm neurodivergent and starting to learn that the connection between my brain and my body is like this. I don't know, it's really complicated. It's really like a swirl of things in my head. I'm really far away from my body. I'm hoping that this food medication that I'm taking is lowering my food chatter and will help me lean on some of my other coping mechanisms for getting dysregulated and will help me not get dysregulated in the first place, which is that's really the goal, isn't it? To not get all fluffed up. Oh boy, have I been talking long? Have I been talking really fast? Maybe. I'm so glad that you were here. Thank you very much for coming back. Thank you. Let's talk again soon. Tell me, how are you doing? Tell me, I want to hear. Thank you for your notes. Bye-bye. See you soon. Very soon. Hello. Hi, hello. Oh, that's too weird. Hello, hi, hello.